Hello, AP Stats nerds. So now we know two different kinds of center and two different kinds of spread, right? So we got to figure out, people are going to ask us to describe data a whole bunch. And we're going to do this in the next video or so. But before we do, let's think about it. Which one would we choose? So according to your notes on 28, we have a choice, right? We can either use the median and IQR or the mean and standard deviation. And one of the things that we talked about with the mean is that if you have a really high number outside of the majority of the data called an outlier, that mean gets pulled way away from the median. And so we say that the mean we say the mean and the standard deviation, that's what SD means, are not resistant to outliers. That means when you have an outlier or you have skewed data, and that usually, if you have really big numbers, then skewed data or outliers will pull your mean and will make your standard deviation much larger because your points will be a larger distance away from your average. So to really pull that out. So that's what we say. So I love this statement. The median and the IQ, I don't know what that was. The median and the IQR work for everything. So the median, I hope I said median, and IQR will work for skewed or for pretty symmetrical data, okay? You always want to use medians when you have skewed data. It will also work with symmetrical data. So just know you can use that all the time. And the mean and standard deviation are only reasonable for symmetrical distributions that don't have outliers. So that's how you choose which center and spread or center and variability you're going to use when you talk about different types of data. Okay? All right. So median and IQR for skewed, definitely. And mean and standard deviation can only be used for symmetrical or fairly symmetrical distributions with no outliers. Okay? All right. That's a very short one, but I hope that helps.